Hello everybody, I am your guy, I am the guy, I am that guy, and today we're going to be talking about the third album from a trio of brothers who go by the name of AJR. And now this group is like super hated like everywhere. It's hilarious to just watch people just slam them for like hours. It's one of my favorite pastimes. I don't know about you guys, but they made an album that I actually want to shed some light to here. It's called Neotheater. And now Fantano put this in his top 10 worst of 2019. ARTV gave it worst of 2019. But I want to talk about this album because I actually don't think it's that bad. So without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. I was also a huge AJR fan like a year back. Uh, then I kind of matured a little. uh, I stopped listening to Apple Music and I migrated to Spotify. Uh, when I went to Spotify, I didn't take any really musicians that I listened to back then because my taste in music was god awful back then. The only artist that I say I consistently listen to now that I used to listen to like a year ago is Fun. That's about it. This album starts off strange. It has this like weird choir effect. Don't quote me on that, by the way. I'm not entirely sure what it is. It's so strange I couldn't identify it. But then it does this really nice switch up, and that switch up was incredible. And then it just kind of loses its mind with like some weird verses that don't make too much sense. The line "kind of wish I was still a virgin," trying to finally see what sex is like, has no context whatsoever. All in all, though, I do really like this track. I think it's quite sweet, quite genuine, quite nice. I like it a lot. Although the ending I am split upon, it doesn't sound too great. It's a higher, it's like a higher pitched version of the choir thing I talked about earlier. It doesn't sound all that pleasant, but it's not terrible either. Even when I was an AJR fan, I fucking hated this track. Listening to it a year later, I fucking hate it. Although it has grown on me a little, uh, it, I think it's like a tier above listenable. If that's like a thing, like you have like listenable and then like somewhat good right here. It's okay. It gives off strong, stressed out by 21 Pilots vibes though. Like wow, like the bridge is basically just a call, but like the beat is exactly the same. I never really noticed it until I was making this script. But what I like to do when I make scripts for these is I'll listen to the album while I make it. So when I was listening to this track again, I've heard so many people say it sounded like stressed out, but I never really noticed it. But then I actually told myself, okay, I'm gonna see if it's like stressed out this time I listen to it, and it was so similar. I didn't realize the beat was so similar. That part alone makes me dislike the song a little bit more, but I still think it's okay. And that pre-chorus, no thanks. That pre-chorus is ass juice, dude. That pre-chorus is horrible. This is the first not good song on the album. The lyrics are kind of just complaining, and it's not pleasant to listen to. I'm not sure Jack's trying on this one, folks. He sounds like he's like out of it on this one, dude. Uh, there's not much to say about this track. There's the bridge, but I don't like talking about that. That bridge is awful. Like I said, there's not much to say about this song except it's bad and you shouldn't listen to it. You should skip this song and a song down the line later that I'll tell you about. I got an earful for that one. I've seen people bash this one for how it sounds, but I for one actually really like it. I'm not entirely sure why I like it. It could be because I'm younger, but that is honestly just a reason to throw at this album for why I like it without giving me any explanation. It's like, yo, why do you like this album? It sucks ass. And I'll be like, it's because I'm young. That skit was awful. Anyways, back to the point. This song is actually really good. I like it a lot. I don't see many people liking this one a lot. This is one of the songs that I see a lot of people just critique and hate from this album. And that sucks because I like this one a lot. I think the bridge is actually really incredible, and they actually did a bridge right. I know, I don't believe it either, but they actually did a bridge right. This is like the only song that has an okay bridge. But this bridge, like, it just explodes instrumentally, and then towards the end, it like fades out into this nice slowdown, and just ends the track. And I think it works out really well. So we start this one with a really great bass line into which sounds like ass, and then we go which also sounds like ass. Yeah, this song's intro is annoying, so I'm not gonna lie, but I really like the pre-chorus of this one, and the verses also aren't that bad either. Lyrically, it's not great, but hey, it's an AJR song. What'd you expect? This album is awful lyrically, but that just goes for anything in AJR's discography. This song is just beautiful, honestly. It sounds gorgeous. It actually feels real and genuine, which is a rare chance on this album. Um, that outro too, minus that godforsaken high pitched weird scream thing that everybody, including me, hates, is incredible. Um, yeah, this song is actually like really well written too, which is a huge rarity in AJR. But I'm not. I keep bringing up that damn joke, don't I? Like, wow, AJR can't write a damn song. Um, is that gonna be a running gag? I think it's gonna be a running gag. Yeah, let's stick with that. That sounds like a fun running gag. Don't you guys think that's a fun running gag? I think it's a fun running gag. I, huh. I don't got anything for this one. I really sat there for a good few minutes trying to pull anything out of this to talk about, but I can't. It's not terrible. It's not particularly good either. It's the chorus gets a little annoying because it said so much. Um, dude, what else is there in this song? It's so forgettable. This is like the definition of filler. Eh, there's nothing here, man. I like this one. I do. Every time I listen to it, it grows on me just a little more, and that's something special about a song. Um, One thing I will say though is it could do with better lyrics, but it's an AJR song. What'd you expect? So besides the whole lyric thing, like the chorus, the lyrics for the chorus are awful. It's just complaining like the 100 Bad Days song, which was also terrible. But besides all that, the outro is really good to this song. It's like it his okay. I don't. It's more complaining kind of, but not really. He's like, and if it is complaining, it doesn't bother me in this sense. This is actually good complaining because he keeps talking like faster and faster and getting a little bit louder, and it really does get good. He doesn't scream it. It just gets more like loud and more like desperate kind of, and I like that about it. All right, this song blows. Not the good kind either. It the chorus isn't funny. Like I think it's supposed to be a joke song, but it just died. It fell flat on its face. Um, this song isn't. This song isn't good. Like I'm just gonna say that this song is not good. Um, what else? Oh, it was rushed like hell. Don't quote me on this, but I think I read on Genius somewhere that this song was like written, like, a week before the album was supposed to come out, and no, that's not how you do it. They like started this one like this is like one of the earliest songs they started on for the album, and the last one they finished like right before the album was dropping. By the way, the song Beats is like basically about Beats by Dre, which is a company that makes like headphones and earphones and stuff like that. That's why I think it's a joke song, because the main chorus literally goes like this: "Would Beats by Dre pay 20K for us to say that they are great?" And that gives you an idea of how bad their writing can be sometimes. Like that sucks so badly, dude. And it sounds even worse once you listen to it. Don't listen to that song. Don't listen to the next song either. Um, what? I don't know how to feel about this song. I'll tell you one thing, it's not really that positive. Um, they added far too much stuff to this song. Although, like, the yap, 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 that, like, just goes in the background throughout, like, almost the entirety of this thing. It gets more annoying the more you listen to it. And that awful, awful bridge with, like, the yep, yep, yeps still going everywhere. Just yeps for everyone. I don't get it. Also, the overlapping production on the entire thing. The would you do this way? Like during that awful bridge that I was discussing. That's like the entirety of the bridge, and then it just kind of explodes like instrumentally, like on the keyboard. It doesn't sound good. It's like, it, yeah, I don't like this song. In case you haven't noticed, I wouldn't say it's worse than say Beats, but it isn't good. I think this is sweet, and that's about it. This one doesn't offer much to the table. Um, those fucking lyrics back at it again, which they sound half-assed and strange and even a tad creepy sometimes. It's like the song is an ode to Ryan Met's future child, who he obviously is going to name Winter because that's smart. Um, Not to shame anyone's name or anything, but Winter, really? Um, Plus he doesn't even have a wife or even a girlfriend, so there's no fucking way she's gonna be on board with that. No, I highly doubt that. This song felt rushed. This feels like something he's wanted to do for a while and got impatient. That's what this song is to me. Um, there's not much else to say about it. This song is actually incredible. Like seriously, all most if not all of the bad things are on it. Not the past bad things, but just bad things. They're on here, and I don't have time to explain them. But there's a whole lot. That choir thing's back. I love that choir thing so much. It's back. But all the things on it this time, they just don't bother me. It's like they were actually meant to be on this song. It feels great, kind of. It's also well written too. This song is actually really good. Um, Also, I know I think AJR said this would be like a tearjerker album, kind of. But the two songs they were hyping up for that was "Turning Out Part 2" and "Dear Winter," which I didn't get into "Turning Out Part 2." "Turning Out Part Two's concept was well, it's a part two to "Turning Out," and "Turning Out" was basically this person just like choosing them out of all of the people that they could have chosen, but they're like kind of normal and they don't feel like they've turned out yet. Turning Out Part 2 is that same person breaking up with them because they feel they're not good enough or something like that. That's what the lyrics mean to me about it. But anyways, back on topic. That one didn't make me cry or even feel too much emotion. Dear Winter definitely didn't make me cry. This one didn't make me cry either, by the way. But it did pull at my heartstrings a little bit. I'm not sure why. Well, I know why. Um, I'm not gonna pretend I don't know why. Because every time I listen to this song, in the outro, which that outro is great, by the way, he'll go. One of the lines in the outro goes, oh shit. Oh yeah. If it's my final album, and if I am forgotten, I hope I made you smile. That's all I ever wanted. It makes me like him as a person more. That could be bullshit, and it probably is bullshit, but still, I respect it a lot. and I just really like this song. What else? Oh yeah, that line that I just mentioned is like bullying me into liking the Click, but that's not gonna happen. The Click is a bad album. And the Living Room, nothing will make me like Living Room. Um, yep, that's it. That's all for the album. So my final thoughts and ratings coming up soon. Soon, as in right now. Let's get it. Anyways, all in all, I think this album, as much as I like to bash it, I think it definitely has some charm, and I really like that about it. Um, yeah, I can't say much else, too much but final thoughts. It's just I know what songs I liked, I know what songs I didn't like, but the good outweighs the bad, and that's something I never thought I'd ever say from AJR. Yeah, but my final score for this album is that's right, a 71 out of 100. A risky score considering this album so many people hated. Brad Taste didn't like it, ARTV didn't like it, Fantana didn't like it. I don't know too much. I don't think Spread from Pulse liked it, and I didn't watch the Tune Ups video on it. Apologize for that one. I don't think he did like it though. I'd be surprised if he did. But yeah, anyways, that's all I gotta say. That was AJR's Neotheater, 71 out of 100. Really good album. There was some really high highlights, but some really low lowlights. But there were more highs than lows, in this opinion. This is my opinion. That was my opinion. In my opinion, there were more highs than lows, which is why I gave it a higher score. And plus, I was feeling a little generous too. I bashed Beats 100 Bad Days and Wow, I'm Not Crazy. Those songs aren't good, but that's the only songs that I think are they're listenable. I just choose not to listen to them. One thing about 100 Bad Days and Wow, I'm Not Crazy that sticks with me is that when I was an AJR fan, those were two songs that I somehow liked. Looking back at Wow, I'm Not Crazy, I don't know how I like that song, but if you like that song, good on you, because I can't find it in my heart to like it, but you can, and that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's it for me. Um, I hope you liked my review of HR's Neotheater. If you like what I do, make sure to like and subscribe. Comment what you want to see next. It really helps out. And I will see you in the next video. Have a good day, everybody.